I might have another funny story. Do you guys want to hear a funeral story?
Yeah, of
Of
course.
course. From P.O.R.C. Yeah.
God almighty, do you even ask?
Okay. Well, this was in summer of 2016. So I don't know why I haven't told you guys,
Wow,
but
this is like recent.
My God.
summer of
Holding out.
2016.
Yeah, like,
It's been almost 2 years. Oh, that's scary.
I mean, you've been on the show.
Okay,
You've been
well,
20.
it was my grandmother's funeral, and bear in mind my grandmother was just kind of like a racist white lady.
Okay.
Not really mean-spirited racist, but she grew up in small town Tennessee,
Not the
and she
mean
just
kind of racist.
and she just did not question any of the evil things that were going on around her.
Okay.
But
Passive aggressive racist.
Yeah.
yeah, well, no, she didn't have enough thoughts to be passive aggressive. But anyway, she and her just role in life was already a little bit contested. Like, how great of a friend was she? How good of a mother was she? And that was kind of confirmed because at one point, during the service, the preacher said, "Okay, and we're gonna have her third cousin come up here and sing a hymn." We're already kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Like,
Look.
skip really far down the line.
But and they called up this 11 or 12-year-old Hispanic kid. I was just like,
What?
oh, what the hell's going on? Like, and part of me was just like, man, it's a good thing she's dead. She might have been racist to him if she was alive.
So wait, racist mama was having 11-year-old Hispanic boy speak at her funeral?
Well, no, somebody else asked him to sing as part of the service. Yeah, and he sang like a little church hymn.
Aw.
But I mean, yeah, when he walked up, I was like, "What's going on right now?" Like,
Oh,
like I've heard my grandma say racist things pretty casually, and now, what's going on? I just couldn't like sort of wrap my mind around it for a second. It was also kind of bad because there were like people next to me crying, and I mean, I was looking at him trying not to bust out laughing.
I'm glad I wasn't there. I would have lost it. I would have lost it after third cousin.
I know. Like,
Yeah.
let's get third cousin Barbara up here, the one who knew her and loved her best.
They only saw each other twice, but man,
She didn't say anything racist.
they exactly they hit it off, boy.
And one of my aunt's high school friends tried to grab my ass at the funeral too. That was weird.
Wait,
Why didn't you let
How
that
did
happen?
Huh?
How did that happen?
I mean, I was just kind of. It was after the
You were around
funeral.
the casket like, oh, bye-bye, mama. And he's like, ooh,
No.
what's that?
No, I was just kind of standing by myself. It was after the
didn't have your butt
after
up
the
against the
eulogy.
wall?
No, it was after
Why?
it was after the eulogy, and I'd met this woman before, maybe a decade beforehand, but she just walks up to me and just starts trying to like grab my ass. I'm like, okay, there's a corpse right there.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like she gave me a hug, like it's good to see you, and then she started trying to like cop a feel. I'm like, what are
she
you
hot?
doing? She's 50, so
I mean, was she like?
Was she hot? That's the question.
not particularly.
I mean, was she like aggressively doing it, or just trying to like slightly brush it? Like, what do you mean?
Like,
I
was
mean-
she trying to
was she
get?
like, I want to touch your
I
butt,
think
turn
she-
around, or
I think she kind of meant it as a joke, really, but I was just sort of like, hey, this is a funeral. Like, there's a corpse right there, and I'm related to it. You're gonna have to give me a minute. I'm not in the mood for like a game of grab ass right now. No?
no.
Are you guys just kind of
No.
bewildered about that one?
A little.
It's like I don't understand how that happened.
I don't either.
I don't either. I mean, I was part of it. I was just like,
And how
what's
yet
going
again,
on?
And how yet again you refuse sex. That's part of
Why?
that's part of my
Pork's too
dilemma.
good for the 50s.
It doesn't matter
Apparently.
if she was attractive. I don't want to.
She was not attractive there.
Was she nice?
I mean,
Was she
I talked to her.
breathing? Was
I
she the
talked.
corpse herself?
I was well.
I talked to her for all of 5 minutes.
That was
and-
not fair
And the
to
last
ask.
the last time I talked to her, I think was also for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I was about 16 at the time. I mean, it was.
You were too young then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're just right.
Now you're.
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, I have.
Like, I
You have a
hope
daughter
that's
my
the guy.
age.
Doesn't matter. None of that matters.
But she has a daughter your age. Maybe that's what she was trying to check out the product for the daughter.
Yeah. Hey, this ass is nice.
No,
Honey,
I
come here.
think her daughter's married now. So
Yeah, but it doesn't mean she likes her
Yeah,
son-in-law.
yeah, or maybe they do in threesomes. You know, it's just whatever.
yeah,
Sex
it's,
games.
It's the
Port.
millennium.
Sex games. Port.
Somebody groped me at
I
a
almost called
funeral,
him-
and
I
you guys
almost-
are blaming me.
I almost
What's
called
going
him,
on?
I almost called him corpse. I didn't mean to. Corpse. I almost called him corpse. We're just like you said.
we can't
We're
figure this
bewildered.
out.
Why?
We can't even with this right now.
Why?
It's just too
What's so
much.
weird about it?
What was she like? I need to grab his booty.
Yeah,
Like, no, apparently.
I'm like
She just started. She started to hug me, and then she just started like to touch my butt. I was like, "What's going on?" Like, Grandma's dead now, and,
Grandma's. But you
and
like
now-
grandma that much?
and now I have somebody copping a feel. What's
You know,
going
I think
on?
the whole thing that like I'm having problems with is like I'm jealous.
You're
yeah,
jealous.
Yeah, I'm a little
Your
jealous
grandma
too.
died.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she was
Oh.
jealous of. What are you jealous of,
Dang,
Todd?
man.
It's someone random grabbing your ass. You know, like I mean,
You have a girlfriend, Todd.
I know.
Yeah, but he chose sandwiches earlier this year over girlfriend. So
But that's what I'm saying. It's like I have a girlfriend. I'm very happy, but it's still nice to know that there's people out there to be like, "Hey, what's
randomly
up?"
grab your butt.
Little beep beep back there. You know,
If they give me a beep beep, they're losing their hand.
That's true.
But that's me.
That's you. Yeah, but that's you know.
Like
Well, I
you would
wouldn't-
be flattered. Pork is
Exactly.
like uncomfortable, and I'm like getting out my katana and killing them.
Like I wouldn't necessarily.
For
well,
me, it's like that moment.
right. Like
the robbers come in and I have my katana sword. I'm like, it's time to die.
you got story over there next door.
What?
You.
What are you talking
You,
about?
Pork.
you know,
I've got
Meatloaf.
story.
Meatloaf knows samurai.
No, but I don't want to give out. I don't want to give out any names,
Meatball,
even any
by the way.
nicknames.
Meatloaf.
Yeah, he knows a guy that killed two people with a samurai sword after they broke into his home.
You had another story about your pajamas.
Yeah, and then okay, so you didn't tell us how you broke Christmas pajamas.
Well, they were too big, so I had to tie them very, very tight to actually make them fit because they're really comfortable. But
They were.
comfortable.
Yeah, let's get it
But-
right.
Yeah, this is from your father that didn't love you, right?
My dad loves me. You don't know
but
anything.
He just doesn't know his size.
But I got them. I had to tie them really tight to make them fit, but I couldn't undo the knot that I tied. But they were just loose enough so
Wait,
that I
what?
could wiggle out of them in the morning.
I missed that part earlier.
What?
You couldn't get the knot untied?
No, I couldn't, and I didn't want to try either.
So like he had committed to that. That was the only length that was ever going to go.
And he refused to unknot it.
Yes,
It's not that he couldn't. He
I probably could have just
refused.
exchanged the pajamas. Now that I think about it,
You could have just undone the knot
I could have done that too.
and taken your pants off.
But no, he decides to wiggle in and out.
I just decided to
This
wiggle
was
in and
his
out.
like excitement for the day.
And
Will
then
I not get out my pajamas today?
And then the waistband just snapped.
That's
the other
unbelievable.
night.
That's
So now they will never fit.
we're bewildered again. Why?